Warning: the following podcast contains violent scenes that may be unsettling to some listeners. Listener discretion is advised.
8 years after the events of Four-Star Nagar, Sir Hugo has discovered a plot that threatens Axis, the capital of the Empire, making it vulnerable to the demonic hordes besieging its walls. Will Sir Hugo, played by Chris, and his companions the King, by Becca, Hexar, by Quinn, and Erzuriella the Vain, by Tillman, be able to stop the key conspirator, Lord Frederick, in time? Find out in The Beginning of the End, ran by Slavic. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter. There you'll find our Discord link.
Everyone ready?
Yep.
Ready to get hurt? That's good. Because the lightning mage is once again going to do its magic. All right, first attack against the king. These are against PD, aren't they? Yes, they are. 29, king. All right,
Yeah, that's going to hit everything.
Another chunky 52 damage.
Oof.
Let's go with Sir Hugo next. Yeah, 30 against PD. I have a feeling this will hit Sir Hugo.
Yes.
I like the sound of that. And a Zoriella. 18 against PD. Does it hit?
No.
Wonderful. All right. Zoriella, you managed to dodge the lightning bolt coming from below at the last second. King, Sir Hugo, you're not so lucky, and you each take 52 damage.
Ouch! That hurt so bad. But I got something for it when it's my turn. For everyone, hopefully.
Inflicting pain on others is so fun. And alrighty, I'm just gonna bash the king with the skull demon. Let's just say the skull demon will bash the king with its club, and it hits. I assume a 35 hits. I mean, let's be honest here. And another chunky 50 damage.
Oh, so that goes 20 over my hit points that I had left.
All right, you're in minus 20.
How dead am I?
You're not dead yet.
Okay.
You're only mostly dead.
It's time for Azoriella saves the day again.
Just kind of hoping it hit Azoriella too, and then I could just finish her off with something. I'm not saying I'm trying to kill you, but I'm trying to kill you. I'm just kidding. Anyway. So death saves are like any other save. You roll a d20 at the start of your turn. If you roll a 16 plus, you can use a recovery and return to consciousness. If you roll a natural 20, you can also take normal actions that turn. If you roll 15 or less, you roll one step towards the grave. And there is also a rule of how you get killed instantly if you're under a certain amount of HPs. Yeah, so a dead negative half HP. What's half your HP, King?
85.
85. So you can still take 65 damage.
Okay, that's something.
All right. Yeah. You can also be fed a healing potion or be stabilized. All right. So that guy went. Sir Hugo, it is now your turn. You see the king get knocked by the skull giant's club, and you almost feel like he's still going to go on, but he just suddenly drops to the floor and sort of hits his head on the stairs.
So I have a ability called tactics, which is that a
Yeah, it's just something you can use as a commander.
Is that a quick ability or is that a turn ability?
It's usually written on the tactic itself. Quick
action. Yep, I got it. Quick action. Sorry.
No problem.
It says when the escalation dice is +2 plus a recharge, I would if I do this, I would increase the escalation by 1. So I want everyone to be cool with it. But then it says 1d3 of your nearby allies can heal using a recovery.
Mm-hmm.
So if I do that, let's suppose I roll 1. Do I get to choose who it is, or is it going to be random?
You can choose who it is.
Okay, awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So is everyone cool with me knocking the escalation down to 2 then? Because it's at 3 now. No, it's at 2 now. Down to 1. All right, cool. I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then I'm going to go ahead and roll 1d3 to see how many people I get with this. 3! So all 3 of my allies can get a recovery roll.
All right.
So you all get that. So, and then I'm going to attack the big motherfucker who's fucking everyone's shit up right now, dude. I'm going to attack that.
Go for it.
Let me go ahead and roll that. 23. Does 23 hit?
Yes, it does.
Sweet. So I'm going to go ahead and roll my damage. 40 damage.
All right.
And then I'm going to roll my command dice.
Mm-hmm.
3 command dice.
3 command points.
Put command points. I apologize.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Is that all?
Yeah. That's it.
All right. Zoriella, your turn. The king has stood up.
Okay, but probably not much more, right?
Not much more, no. Still doesn't look... how many recoveries do you have, King, by the way? 3 left.
I mean, does it matter whether he uses them now or after the fight?
Not really, no.
Okay. So
Well, I mean, out of character, you'd get a full heal up after this fight, or like everything back, because the 2 fights were like stronger or like bigger than normal fights, because nobody has time for 4 little fights.
So what you're saying is I can be an asshole.
Yes, do it. Kill your allies.
Do it! Be an asshole.
Wait, what? No, we're a team, motherfucker. Do you forget the bad guy who's like mumble jumbling us down to the real world? Think mission first. Get over your purple lip self.
Now, for real, I'm not sure what to do then, because like running low on recoveries in the final battle would suck.
True, but she needs it. We need the tank.
How much longer is this battle gonna go?
To choose.
Just heal. I say heal. I vote heal.
What makes you think the king
3,
is the tank?
2,
I
1.
used regeneration on the king
Okay.
because Slavik keeps using him as the tank.
Yes. And
The king keeps using himself as a tank.
The king never learns.
So the king, you can use a recovery, but you only get half of the result right now, half at the start of your next turn. Then you roll a save, and if you succeed, you gain that half again on your next turn, and so on. And also I'm using... There's only 1 enemy left, right?
2.
There's
2.
2.
I keep losing track here.
The big ogre, the skull head one and the living one.
Yeah, the skull head one's the bigger damage, it seems like, but it's taken.
Yeah, that's what I
The
was
lightning
thinking.
one did more, actually.
And
I
the
meant-
lightning one can attack all of us, right?
The lightning one, the lightning attacked twice against you. He did 50 to like each of you or something, to 3 of you.
Yeah.
I don't really like this having 2 elemental mages in the battle thing. So I'm going to attack the lightning mage with flame spear.
All right, you go do that.
33, I assume that hits.
It's a crit.
That's correct. 54 damage in total.
Okay, that's already times 2. Did you forget to add your modifier to it?
Yeah, I think so. Plus 13.
Times 2.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
not plus 13. It's just your wisdom times 2, isn't it? It's plus 10.
Okay, in that case, it's
Plus
64.
10, 15, 30. Yeah, that's a solid hit. It's... Was that a flame spear? Yes, it was, wasn't it?
yes.
All right. You catch a solid hit, like between the shoulder and the collarbone, right where they meet. It screams out in agony and drops one of its scrolls that it's holding, but it's still alive, but also under half HP. It's staggered now.
That's a real Bleach the manga kind of wound. And now it's gonna power up and destroy us all.
Now it's going to use its bankai. Anyway.
Okay, my question. I got a question before we go to the next round.
Uh-huh.
Azarilla, if you had another opportunity to do a standard action against this thing, do you think you could do this, finish it off?
You're
Honestly,
still
it's unlikely.
falling towards the capital. I forgot to stress this enough, but you're still falling, by the way.
What does that mean?
I don't know. We're falling. If we're gonna hit it really hard, I don't know. We
At
got
some point, we're gonna die.
Yeah.
We're on the meteor that's gonna hit the city.
okay. We got
Essentially.
killed. I'm giving you another time, another chance of spending 3 command points. Attack that fucking mage again. All right.
All right, cool.
I'm
Yeah.
spending my 3 command points on that GM.
Yeah.
That
You hear Sir
invigorates-
Hugo as he shouts, "Bring that thing down! Bring it down! More! More!"
All right, jeez. And I say the same spell again.
You better not fuck it up. That's all I'm saying.
Please fuck it up.
I think I fucked it up.
No.
It's
got-
against P.
You got your racial ability where you can redo it, right?
Nope.
No, but I forgot to roll that.
Oh.
It's against PD, isn't it?
Yeah, it's against PD.
So it hits.
Oh yes. Ah.
Also, because Chris reminded me of my racial ability, I actually get an extra turn.
You see Slavic's like, motherfucker, dude, this guy.
Fucking cheating with all these rules is written.
That's what you get for not giving us the draw, dude. I'm just playing. Go ahead.
So, but first things first. So I made a hit actually and have 42 damage.
All right, that's not enough to kill it.
Yeah, I'm on a roll. I'm just gonna do the same thing a third time.
25 hits and 39 damage. Yeah, you just about kill it. It's very close.
Like, hopefully it doesn't do shit. It's last round.
Zoriella.
I think this was kind of like a Legolas move, by the way.
Escalation die is now once again 2. Frederick's chanting has increased in pace dramatically, and you sort of see him withering away before your eyes. His eyes start to liquefy, and he starts levitating with his arms spread open, looking to the skies, to the great void. And it's your turn, King.
The king dramatically picks himself back up, grabbing his axe, and kind of like in a backward swirl will go ahead and attack the creature that is still in front of him. It's
right.
still not freaking dead.
It just can't die.
26 to hit?
I mean, it hits. That's no crit.
No, it's not.
You got that taste at the beginning of the session, and then it just disappeared.
I'm so sad that I haven't been able to get another crit now. Oh.
It's like a drug. Don't play barbarians, kids.
All right, another 52 points of damage.
And would you guess that it's still alive? Aksar.
Wait, real quick. I'm going to use, because I'm so done with this, as a free action, I'm going to use Cruel, and it's going to deal 40 ongoing damage to this thing. And I'm just now realizing I probably read that wrong again, because I should have used it so much sooner.
Yeah, you should have probably used it at the beginning. It would have been dead like turn ago, maybe.
I thought the total would be 40 for whatever dumb reason.
Right.
But no, it's 40 every round, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 40 every round.
Oh my gosh. The king is pretty, but he is not smart.
All right.
That's a
ongoing
full
damage
attack from Zoriella.
Ongoing damage is dealt at the end of the turn. Xar, go for it.
So I'm not engaged in combat with anyone at the moment, right?
Nope.
Okay, good.
Just a bunch of corpses everywhere.
So I am going to use the opening attack of the Dance of the Mantis, so I can move before the attack as part of the standard action for the. I'm going to move twice essentially and try to attack the chanting man.
That's a pretty wise move. Go for it.
All right, so that's.
When you say chanting, you don't mean Lord Frederick. You mean the lightning dude, right?
No, I mean Lord Frederick.
Lord Frederick? Okay.
Lightning dude is dead.
Oh, he died? He's dead?
No, wait. Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, Zoriella shot him to death with her flame spears.
Oh, I thought he was still hanging on.
No, it's just the skull head is left and Lord Frederick.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep.
I apologize for all the questions.
No problem. No problem.
17 to hit. Is that enough?
No.
No. Wait, I rolled a 2. I can re-roll a 2, I think. Always
yes,
re-roll.
You can. Yeah.
Yes!
Because you count as having 2 weapons, essentially, because you use your fists. Claws.
Okay.
Whatever.
We're in luck, boy. I get a re-roll.
Fate doesn't want you to have this.
It says I always re-roll 2s. So do I re-roll again?
No, you can't re-roll a re-roll.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Where does it say that in the rules, sir? Does it say specific?
Yeah, the part that concerns re-rolls.
Okay.
Quick, Hugo, give me. Use your commands on me.
I can't. I gave it to
now.
Purple
If you had
Lips.
a command that would grant an extra attack, that would of course be permissible in this case. However, a reroll will not help XR.
Oh. So yeah, I guess I try to get past the skull head and I dash for Lord Frederick, but I guess he floats out of the way.
Yeah, essentially he's too high and you misjudge the distance you have to jump using your form, and you essentially land below him.
Fun.
Oh, well. Mr. Monster. Let's see if we can still keep this interesting. Come on, crit. Almost. So, who's actually engaged with the skull thing? It's just the king, isn't it?
I was too.
Gosh.
Oh,
What?
you were
You're
too?
up here?
I did like 40 damage.
Okay. Let's crack Hugo's skull. You take 50 damage, Hugo.
Well, goddamn it. Let me go back on that. I was not engaged. I'm joking. I'm down to 50. Oof.
All right. Yeah, it's it's a loud thud as it hits your helmet, and it sort of creates a dent there.
It rubs against my burnt ear.
Yeah. And that's it. So Hugo, your turn.
I'm attacking it. Just fucking going out. You know what I mean? We got to get this thing down so we can focus on numbnuts over there chanting away. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to roll.
Maybe.
Here.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. I don't know. Hopefully. I got to give me some of them command points.
You're rapidly hurling towards Axis.
30. I got a 30. So I got rolled a 17. Is that crit?
Yeah, no, it's not a crit. A natural 20 is a crit.
Oh, a natural 20.
The king has his rage where he has a special rule.
Oh, okay.
Crit. And sometimes you can crit on 19s too. Depends on the class.
44 damage.
That kills it.
Oh, I killed 2 fucking things. Just saying. All right, let me go ahead and get my command points.
Go ahead.
3 command points. Go ahead.
Did you just kill the king's kill?
I killed 2 demons. Just in case you know.
No. Did you just kill the king's kill?
Yeah, after I healed your ass. Be grateful. It's okay. Go kill the floating things.
Sir Hugo, how do you kill the giant demon?
I just kind of like jump in front of the king, and I just fucking like run my sword across its like guts. You know what I mean? Just like one big heave, and then I turn and look at him. I'm just like dented and covered in blood and ichor, and then I'm like point to the floating dude. I'm like, take him out. That's what I say. Just saying.
Is that the entirety of your turn?
Let me look at one thing real quick here. Sorry. There was one thing here. The escalation die is not 4.
Nope, it's 2.
I mean, I can knock it down to the escalation down to 1 and recharge some people. Does anyone need a recharge before the big battle? Anyone? I need health, but I mean, I can only do it to allies. No?
I think I'm good for
Slavic
now.
mention we get a recharge?
Or I mean,
after the battle.
regen, yeah. All right, so no one needs a regen, so let's go in. All right, let's do it.
Zoriella, I suppose it's your turn.
So we only have Frederick left.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you pull something out of your bag. Remember your racial ability.
I think you might have still some daily spells ready.
So I rolled a 2, and that is less than the escalation die. Or equal?
That's equal.
Yeah, it's equal. Okay. I think I want to use Fairy Fire daily.
Mm-hmm.
Does fire damage, and the target is vulnerable on a hard save.
Alrighty. That's pretty good.
Target can't teleport.
That's very
Target
good.
can turn invisible and hide from your allies.
Go for it.
That's a 16.
16 to hit.
Yes.
Yeah, that hits Lord Frederick. He's just...
Oh, wait. I rolled a 1. I think I automatically miss.
Yeah. You roll the 1. Don't you have something that can save you?
I'm not sure.
Rather, does Lord Hugo have something to save you?
I have
botch and hit Hex R, please.
Yeah, I do. I have try again. I was gonna give you another action, but I guess I'll do this. So I'll roll.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll roll 2 command points. I'll give you 2 command points, and you can re-roll your attack, and you got to accept that one.
Uh-huh. And just a quick reminder, if you fail, the overworld's gonna hit Axis and Big Boom will happen.
Yeah, that's gonna suck.
So try not to fail.
You got a racial ability too to do another turn. Don't forget that.
He felt that.
Oh, you motherfucker! Okay.
No, I didn't fail my ratio.
Oh, yeah. So he rolled that. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the first roll. Then you have to roll enough damage. Will you roll enough damage?
That's a 23.
Will you? Will you?
Did you get a hit?
I don't know.
Fucking asshole! You know, like I don't know. Let me look. Still looking.
23 hits.
How much damage do you do?
Let's see.
You have another standard action after this one, right?
Yes.
Okay. 56 damage. Very solid. You set him on fire, or on fairy fire, burn him heavily,
purple.
and he's still chanting, but he seems to be heavily wounded. Like, you can see that the chanting's taking its toll on him, and I think vulnerable means you crit him on an 18 plus. Correct? Yep. Crit range expanded by 2.
So I used the fire elemental earlier. Is that a fire spell or an elemental spell?
It's a daily fire spell. Or you can
sucks.
recharge it if you can.
Yeah.
I think since you can recharge fire spells or something.
Yeah, I wanted to recharge Fairy Fire, but I mean, I can try getting the elemental, but it's...
Oh, right. Yeah, since you cast it, you just roll a d20. Okay. So, yeah, you got your fire elemental back.
Cool, but I'm not sure I want to use it.
It's automatic anyway. Plus, it's like a reach. Yeah, so it's after the battle is when you recharge it. So you recharge it after you used it, essentially.
I'm just using Flame Spear on Frederick for my
Yeah,
second
makes
turn.
sense. Go ahead. Can't unnuke the capital. Oh, maybe you can. 34. That's
I
a
think
hit.
I crit.
Yes, you do, actually. Tell me how you kill Frederick, the poor guy. He never did anything wrong. Just wanted to kill like a million people or something. Who doesn't?
What does he look like right now? You were explaining that he's kind of
He's
dissolving.
basically, he's essentially dissolving. His eyes are liquefied and his skin is slowing off of his body, along with all the burns he received from the fairy fire.
So, like the Nazis at the end of the Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Kinda, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what I was thinking of. Like the fairy fire has kind of engulfed him, and then Zoriella throws like the final flame spear, and he kind of combusts into a waxy pulp.
And as he dies, the whole scene dissolves. The stairs. You're still in the overworld, but you can't see Axis anymore. You feel as though it's been returned to its proper place. Thing is, the door behind you also closed.
So we're stuck in the overworld?
Kinda, yeah.
Oof. I just stop for a second and I'm like looking at everyone. And I just like take a deep breath and take off my helmet. And I look at Azraela and I'm like, do you have any idea where we're at now?
Not really. This is not my usual playground.
Well, we took out the target, but now we need to find how we get back because who knows what's going on where we just came from now. What other bullshit or what other stuff is going on with the conspiracy right now? How are you two? And I'll look at Hackstar and the King.
I definitely will need to take a fine set of polish to my scales after this, but I'm not doing horribly.
You took my kill!
I just shake his head. I'm like, we covered the objective. That's what we did. That was the whole point of why we did this. It's not to
The
gain
king had a
trophies.
Target. You took the target from the king.
And the target took you out almost. So I had to stop that. It's not a competition, King. It's not. No
Sir
one's gonna.
Hugo, you don't understand.
Yeah, Hugo,
And
we've
the king will
literally
go off.
had this conversation like 15 times before. Just
All right.
can we focus? I thought that this was your job.
Listen, we will focus. I want everyone. Let's take a little time to get ourselves together, to get rested up and everything. Then we need to try to find our way back. All right.
Right.
All right. Everyone get rested up, and then. And what is it like around us right now? Like, is it like what's this place like? Is it like daytime, nighttime? Is there any kind of time?
It's always daytime here. There's always light. And at first, you thought you were like standing on clouds and you could see Axis beneath you as you were falling. But right now you just see a sort of fluffy cloud-like texture, but you can still walk on it. You can hear things in the distance. Voices maybe, but you're not sure, and they seem to be almost guiding you, like pulling you somewhere.
Let's follow these voices. Are you all ready? I put on my helmet that's all like dented on the side.
Hold on, and Zoriella like goes through her stuff.
Do you got anything for burns? And I just look at her sternly.
Yeah, I think, well, not quite, but she pulls out like...
Oh, nothing can help that face.
She pulls out like an ointment. This is my anti-aging cream.
I'll look at her
She
for a
applies it
second.
generously. You see, we elves, we get really old, and it's important to do skincare.
I'm just looking at her with the dead blank. You said you're putting it on my neck for me?
Yeah, exactly.
You can avoid these awkward situations if you simply don't hurl fire by me while I'm in the middle of engaging something.
Well, then don't stand by somebody when they're throwing fire around.
Yeah, exactly.
You weren't saying that when I took care of that thing that was attacking you.
Yeah, but you didn't throw fire at me.
All right. Listen, enough of the jokes. And I just kind of wink at Azraela. Are you okay? Are you all okay? Like, that was some serious shit that we just came from right there.
Again, like I said, my scales will need to be thoroughly cleaned, but he's like specs like where like the teeth thing to his picking teeth out of his like tail. I'll live.
Let's go find what these voices are. But we got to realize that what we come back to may not exactly be friendly. We may have more waiting for us when we get back there. Who knows who else was involved in this conspiracy? So,
Worst case scenario, I just plan on outrunning all of you. We did what we came here to, and now it's just getting back.
Well, no, there's more where we come back to. You got to think those other people who were involved in this, trying to make this happen, not just one man. Who knows what else they have in store for us? We got the whole empire to think of, rather than just our selfish reasonings. Yeah, look at.
I think we should look for some allies. Maybe the overworld isn't all demons and sorcerers.
Yeah, let's hear this voice. Let's find these voices, and maybe they can be a potential ally. As I start walking towards them, leading from the front.
All right. In what feels like an hour, you come across a giant gate that just stands there in the middle of nothing. Behind it, nothing. In front of it, nothing. I'd say it's at least 30 meters tall, maybe 15 meters wide. So just do that times 3 for feet.
So this thing is huge. I'm going to walk up to it.
90 feet tall.
Yeah.
And I guess 45 feet wide.
I walk up to the gate, and I'm just kind of like looking to see if there's anyone around at the gate, or even if we could just open it maybe.
A huge face appears on the gate. In order to pass through me, answer me these questions 3.
Can't we just walk around? I mean, it's...
All right, wait. I think I know this one. If they ask anything about Sparrow, just...
Quick.
No.
Be sure to know your favorite color.
It seems to have the sigil of Drakenhal on its...
Dragon Hell?
Drakenhal.
Oh, Drakenhal. Okay.
Or Drakenhall, I guess, could be.
What's Drakenhall?
Drakenhall is an imperial city, but a very special imperial city.
Oh.
It's called the City of Monsters because its ruler or governor is one of the great 3 evil dragons, the Blue.
But it's imperial, so it's supposed to be a good city, right?
Kind of, but it kind of is, and the Blue behaves kind of different in the city. But its result is, or the reason why the Blue is the governor of the city is because of a certain ancient treaty that got signed long, long ago. So the Imperials are kind of stuck with them.
But still an ally, which is good.
Yeah, no, it's still an Imperial city. Yeah.
So I stop and
a lot more tieflings, orcs, goblins, and whatever live there.
So would Haxar kind of have like some kind of
and dragons?
Yeah, would Haxar have some kind of connection with this dragon since he's like Dragonborn?
I assume Haxar spent time in Drakenhall. It's a big city.
Yeah. So
all Dragonborns, of course, know all the big dragons personally.
Well, no, but the level 8 ones might.
So this is like a city that's on a different plane of existence, and like I'm used to, but
yeah,
kind of a weird. Yeah.
You might have heard about it. Maybe even you might have visited as well.
Yeah.
One point or another. It's definitely out there.
Yeah. I say, I'm Sir Hugo of Arnost. Ask your questions, guard.
A child has played with fire and has met an end most dire. The scene is built. Tell me, who bears the guilt? The parent that has left them alone at home to work the fields? Militiamen who fell asleep after serving 3 night watches in a row? Or perhaps the child itself is at fault, and it should have known better.
I just stop for a second. I'm looking at this face, and then I turn around and I look at the other 3 and just kind of raise an eyebrow.
And Haxar is just be like, I haven't heard that much gibberish in a long time.
The gate is staring at you.
I mean, is there a role I can make to like get an idea, or no, or is this something that we're gonna have to figure out?
I mean, I can tell you that spirits are fickle things.
Yes,
it's hard to know what they're thinking.
I look. I'm like, fire. The child has played with fire. Oh, and I look at the gate. I'm gonna be like, well, of course it's the child's fault. They should know not to play with fire. Isn't that what the glorious governor here teaches? One must be accountable for their own actions.
I'm afraid I do not know of the governor you speak of. I am but a simple gate. But perhaps it is the parents' fault, no? For not teaching them better. After all, it's just a child.
But we all have free will. We're all taught by our parents, and we still make decisions that aren't always right. Even at the age that I am at now, I make decisions that are wrong sometimes. Maybe even this question.
But then the militiaman, he could have woke if he was not. He should have not been asleep, and then he would have also been at fault.
But can the militiaman watch everyone at all the time? No, of course not. It is not possible. We are all expected to do the right thing, for when the eyes aren't upon us, aren't we supposed to still do the right thing?
Interesting. Next question. I will ask you, dragon thing. What we sow, we must also reap. Tell me, which of these is the most evil seed? The soldier who poisoned a well of an enemy camp? The murderer who repented his sins and paid for his crimes? The beggar who killed his friend for a scrap of food?
So, Haxar, you see he sort of leans backwards and sort of balances on his tail. He just starts thinking. I did not expect the philosophical questions coming out this soon, so thank you for that. Okay.
Take your time.
Haxar, he gets deep in thought for a while, and then eventually he says, I'd say the beggar would be the one who has to be the most evil.
And why?
Well, the soldier, he is at war. He is trying to fight an enemy, and whether he slays them on the battlefield or poisons them in their camp, either way, his goal is their end, and their goal is his end.
Perhaps. But of those three, he has certainly killed the most.
And the murderer, as you said so yourself, he has paid his crimes, he has paid his debts. That is, if a truly evil man would not want to repent, would not want to pay. A truly evil one would want to have them be unpaid, just never be punished.
Perhaps.
And so therefore the beggar, who has options, he could have let his friend have the scrap and get another scrap. He could have split the scrap. He could have done all kinds of things instead of killing his friend, but he chose the scrap over his friend.
I shall ponder your answers. Next, the elves. We have come close now. Come close to the end. Which companion will stay behind and die? Which friend? And he stares at the four of you. Or it stares at the four of you.
Will it be a glorious end?
No, it will be quite mundane.
Well, I mean, technically speaking, Sir Hugo, I'm very sorry, but you have the shortest life expectancy.
If that is a sacrifice that must have to happen, then I'll do that. I realize I'm at the golden age of my life right now. The silver age. And I just kind of shrug a little bit. It's not the first time I've had to face death. Awkward. Everyone's
the gate looks at Haxar and the king.
And Haxar is very definitely feeling awkward about this because he is so close to becoming dragonhood, and he feels close to his ascendancy, I guess. And so for him, it's kind of grown to Sir Hugo in this time. So he's like, I'm going to keep you around. So it's sort of caught between wanting to keep what he's I like you, I'll keep you around, versus I want to keep what's mine living. So he's
got that dragon possessiveness.
Exactly. So he is not liking this one bit, but he's not really stepping forward to offer himself instead.
No, it's fine. It is fine. But you have to promise me you will fight the battle that needs to be fought. It's going to be a long one and a hard one. The corruption runs deep.
What does the king have to say?
Death comes for everyone, even including the king. But a death that's unremarkable, I can't subjugate anybody to that. I kind of want to attack the gate now.
So that is your answer. Please, you may go through, but ponder on your answers, as I shall ponder on them as well. And the gate swings open.
I look at Azriela, and then I just walk forward, being the first again. And then when we cross the gates, I'm going to turn and I'm going to look at the three of them. I'm I feel like we need to discuss a couple things before we move on here. So you realize why we're doing this, right? And again, I look at Azriela. Why do you think we're doing this? Why do you think we're here?
Well, first and foremost, to stop the plans of Frederick. Now to get back and stop further evil forces.
What if I told your queen, who, by the way, I'm very close confidants with, if I told her that you thought that this was done at this point, you realize that this is a much longer battle than just one fight like we had there. Frederick, while I'm glad that he's gone, I'm glad we rooted him out. This isn't even close to being done. This is something that could deal with the very fate of our world. Your kingdom, my imperial kingdom, everyone who walks alive who is innocent in this world. So, like I said before, I'm willing to give myself up if I have to. Like I said, I'm coming up to the last leg of my life here. But we have to realize that what we have to do here is get allies, because we're going to go back to an imperial city that probably still has veins of corruption that run deep in it. And I hope that you realize, with the sacrifice I am honestly saying I would be willing to make, that you too are willing to fight this fight for the long haul. And I look at the king and Haxar, and I look at the king and I'm like, it's not about body counts. And I look at Haxar and I'm like, and it's not about whatever may drive your desires, but it's about who we save in all of this. And if I die, and I could have died earlier today, and I could have died millions of times before in my life, that problem's still going to exist. So if I do not leave the city, then it is on you three to carry this fight and find others too who will carry it. And that's why we're here, to make allies. Are we all agreed on that? If not, I don't blame you if you want to leave, if you want to walk away.
I'm walking into the cities to save the graceful woodlands. I wouldn't do this if I didn't believe in it.
That's good then. I pat her on the shoulder. That's good. And then I just look at the other two. Are we on the same page then?
Well, I generally find there's, when less people are dead, there's more things to have. And so he'll just sort of, pat Sir Hugo on the shoulder and walk past him.
Two things can be right, Sir Hugo, as the king picks up his axe and continues to walk in.
And as he walks past me, I whisper to Azrael, that cod piece is not right. And I just keep walking forward.
It's a little askew.
Took one hit too many from that ogre. You walk through the gate and you feel the light of the overworld fading, and you find yourself in what looks like an encampment of sorts. You see wooden palisades and the gates of Drakenhall not too far from those palisades. Around you is a huge refugee camp. People presumably escaping the war. This camp seems to be currently under siege. Not the sort of active attack siege, but the slow, methodical grinding down of the defenders. However, don't just smell the presence of the demonic forces, that sulfur in the air. You also smell the rot of the Lich King to the other side, presumably attacking Drakenhall from the sea.
Of course. I look at the three. Well, looks like we have an opportunity to make some alliances here. If we help out with what I believe is their current issue, you could probably get that body count higher, King.
Sir Hugo, roll me in. What would you say would apply? It would be intelligence plus anything that regards military matters.
Military strategist 4.
Yeah, definitely. Right. I just don't remember your backgrounds. That's why.
Yeah, so intelligence plus 17. Or it's a plus 17, sorry. Mm-hmm. Let me go ahead and get my thing going here. I got 37. I rolled the 20. I rolled the 20.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
Sorry.
You're pretty sure that Drakenhall wasn't sieged when you went to the overworld.
Oh, it was besieged?
And you're pretty sure that enemy forces from the Diabolists were at the very least, a month away.
All right, let me rephrase that. The first part I had a hard time hearing. So you're saying last time I was here, it was besieged or was not besieged?
No, last time you were in Axis, you were reading reports that enemy forces were at least a month away.
Oh, okay, so they're here now. They knew this was coming. Oh.
So when you return what I'm saying is you spend a month in the overworld.
Oh, shit. Oh, damn. And I stop and I just my eyes open for a second. And I turn and look at everyone and I'm like, oh my God, we've been here for a month. They weren't supposed to reach here for a month. Time goes by here so much quicker. We got to hurry. And I just start rushing towards the battle. You know what I mean?
There's no active battle. It's like a siege. So there's a large encampment.
Yeah.
And it's currently dark. It's night outside.
Do I know anyone? Do I know any military strategists in the city, or know of anyone I can go and talk to?
I mean, I'd say you'd know someone at least. But before you get to talk to someone, large sort of dragon spawn. Similar, he reminds you of Haxar, but his scales are different. Haxar, what are your scales, by the way? I don't know how.
I think he's like a white dragon, or like, what do you mean? Like,
Yeah, the color, just the
okay,
color.
yeah.
All right, so let's say this guy's scales are red. Haxar! And he shouts, Haxar! Haxar!
What? Who? Wait, who are you?
You probably do not remember me. It's been a long time since we've met. I was but a hatchling back then, but I heard a lot about you from the monks.
What?
My name is Xitu.
He's like, wait, what year is it?
And he recites the current year. Fortunately, you've just spent there a month, as you've just spent in the overworld a month.
So yeah, Haxar, he calms down once he realizes, oh, you haven't been here like for years.
Great evil has fallen on this city. We will need someone as legendary as you to save us. Come, I have a quite high position in this city. One might even call me a nobleman. In fact, I will get you out of this filth. I was just checking on the defenses of the meat shields. And he sort of looks at the refugees.
Yes, they are rather fleshy, aren't they? Lead on.
Very well. And you see that at the gate, the guards are just turning away the refugees from barring them entrance from the city. As soon as they see Z2, they sort of haul you in, and it creates a minor riot from the people outside, which is then brutally suppressed by cobalt sorcerers raining lightning bolts on them. And inside the city, the atmosphere is completely different. You can still feel the tension of a besieged city, but you can sort of see that there's troops everywhere, and everyone's preparing for a siege. There's barrels of oil, men-at-arms everywhere, but things seem to be going on as usual, Come, I will take you to my home. And he actually gets a coach near the gate. It's sort of, instead of horses, it has these creatures with burning eyes that walk more like lizards than horses, but they also have tails made out of snakes.
And as we as it pulls up, I sort of lean into Hugo. It's like, try not to be so uptight, Imperial. Just let things unfold.
I nod. I'm like, this is your show? And I just kind of like pat him on the shoulder. Hugo's used to working with indigenous people, man. So he's cool with it. He doesn't need to act like, you know what I mean? He's like, this is your jam. You do it.
Yeah, I mean, these are normal Imperial citizens. They're just a bit weird. They do things their way. But, there's still a lot of humans in Drakenhall, so it's no big deal. You make your way to C2's palace. It's this giant building that's carved into a mountain, almost like a dragon's lair.
Excellent.
Is there...
I see you have good rock formations, good defenses. Yes, very good.
Yes. I must say that I have inherited this building from its previous owner. Fortunately, we are simply waiting for reinforcements from Axis to come and help us with the enemies. We've been able to hold them back for now, but it seems the final confrontation will come in the coming days, which is why I am so happy to see you and your companions. He sort of says, looks at Sir Hugo. He bows. General, or retired general?
Retired. I just kind of smile at him.
And the elves, always a pleasure. We do not get that many elves here. It's far from the woods.
I look at Ixtu. I look at Haxar for a second, and then I look back at him. I'm like, time has gone by quicker than we expected since we've been here. In our minds, we've only been here for a day in this plane, which obviously it's been quicker because last I read, this siege was not supposed to happen but for a month ago. What are your plans? Do you plan to engage? Are there any plans?
We plan to hold out until the reinforcements from Axis come. There was this incident with the sky falling, apparently, but fortunately it seems to have fixed itself.
We fixed that. We were involved in that.
Ah, wonderful. And perhaps you can fix a couple of our problems. Let's say weaknesses in our defenses.
Here's my question. And of course I will help, but I ask in return. We believe that the corruption of the Lich King and the Diabolus runs deep into the capital city, and we are trying to purge it. That's what led to our battle and us stopping the sky from falling. If we are to help you overcome this siege, could we count on your government providing assistance and alliance with us for the purge that we need help with? And when I say...
Just a quick thing. They are part of your government. I mean, this is
Well,
just
yeah.
part of the Empire City. So
I was about to explain, while this isn't going to be a battle, it's going to require covert operations, and that's the type of help we're going to need. Stuff that isn't going to be above board. That's why
of course there are adept disciples, shadow disciples in this city.
And you can vouch that if we help you with what you need assistance on, we can get their assistance when we travel back to the Imperial City.
Of course, if you will indulge them their excesses from time to time.
I look at Haxar. What are these indulgences that you speak of?
Mostly murder here and there.
Of people deserving?
If you point them in the right direction.
Are
It's
they
part of their religion, you see.
Are they able to work covertly?
Yes,
Covertly.
they are masters of shadow magic.
Okay, then it's a deal, and I put out my hand.
He puts out his sort of claw.
Yeah. What is the first issue that you need help with?
Well, the first one is quite simple, but one I did not want to do personally, but someone of a sufficiently high standing must do. We need to bring a bribe to the Thieves Guild, so they will not sell us out to the enemy.
I can do that. I look at him.
Oh, yes, you will, of course, but it's quite a large sum. You will need a caravan. It's, let me see. Yes, 3 million gold pieces.
And you see Haxar, he's sort of almost drools, but he's definitely like, you see his eyes sort of light up. Like, do they need every single piece?
I believe their guild master is a lesser dragon.
Fine. They keep very accurate books, I see.
Yes, to the last piece. Copper, or so I've heard. However, would you care for any refreshments? I have everything from cattle to insects, from alcohol to other recreational beverages. Perhaps would you like to smoke a water pipe with me? He sort of gestures at a servant, and he goes somewhere back. And in a couple minutes, they bring back these water pipes, shishas, and the smoke slowly fills the room. Refreshments! Now! And out of, you didn't even notice the servants there, but they just seem to appear out of nowhere and just start bringing you food and drinks. Sir Hugo, yes. And you two elves are?
I am Azariella of the Druids. I'm not sure if you're too familiar. You said not many elves come by, as she helps herself to a hookah with grape and mint flavor.
All right. And you seem to be kind of somber, my friend. Are you sad?
The king has suffered many disappointing things today.
Well, perhaps, hopefully our fortunes will turn for the better.
Why don't you take a look through our growing catalog of one-shot scenarios to find out about Chronicles of Darkness, Delta Green, Call of Cthulhu, 13th Age, Eclipse Phase, Rogue Trader, Slasher Flick, and probably even more.